Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to do a taste comparison of these two golden peacock teas. This is what happens when I place an order before I finish taste testing a previous order. I'm trying to try only new teas so I can learn about them, and I happen to get two golden peacocks, one from 7 Cups in Arizona, which is this one. I already did a tasting on it, but now I'm doing a comparison. And this one is from Tea Masters by Adagio Teas. And the first thing I see is look at all those golden tips on this one that were not in this one. This one's a much darker tea. This one is a lighter tea. I've got some in the Gaiwans and we're getting ready to load it up. You see a few more golden tips on that one, but a lot more in this one. Okay, here is brewing for the same amount of time, about 30 to 45 seconds. And you see this one is much more golden, and this one has a little bit more red and darker tint to it. So the one with the golden tips is more golden. And I put them together over here so that you can also see they look about the same from this view. Well, that one's made, the one on the right is the Masters. The one on the left is 7 Cups. So I'm finding this very interesting. Now off to taste. I also said the last time that I was going to do this because I did not get the sweet potato flavor. This is supposed to be classic sweet potato, roasted sweet potato, which is different than like a baked sweet potato. So I've got my sweet potato ready to go in the oven. I'm going to do it this time. No delay, no procrastinating. I'm going to compare it. Aren't those tips beautiful? Let me see if I can zoom in. Just beautiful. Love the textures. So, we've been tasting them, and our final opinion is we can't tell the difference. But I actually had a whole plate of these, and I've been sitting here eating. I had to wait for my water to warm up again. But this is the roast potato, and I absolutely, they're so good. I'm gonna have to make more of these. But I do get a little bit how the tea, this golden peacock tea tastes like roast potatoes. It's mostly the roasted toasty part. And a little bit of the the sweet potato. It definitely does not taste like mashed sweet potato or a baked sweet potato, but yeah, I do. I get it. I'm so glad I did that. So this review is going to be very much similar to this golden peacock from the 7 Cups, because it was very much the same, but this time I did take the time to try to figure out how to say the name of this. So an I is said like E, so the J-I-N is Jin, and then O is said like O, and so it's Kong, so Jin Kong, and then the Q-U-E is the hard one. So the Q sounds like K and moves toward ch. So it's ksha, ksha, ksha. It's not a sound we have in our English language. Ksha, ksha. You almost have to get some special technique in the back of your mouth to get that. And the U sounds like oo, as in two. So, and then E sounds like so I've got Q-U-Ha, Q-U-Ha. But I found this website with a phonetic spelling, and here's what it sounds like.
雀，雀，雀。
Which is a bit different than the way I was saying it. It's more like this chia rather than chua, chia. So Jin Kong Que, I guess. I'm trying. So this tea was from Masters by Adagio. And here is some notes. You can pause the video and read. These are some of the same notes as in my last video on the Golden Peacock. This was from their website. So I copied that in here. This is where the three ancient tea kings reside. That's interesting. What I love is being able to see the actual field and the actual tea merchant, tea farmer, I guess that's what he would be called, that is growing these teas. So that kind of really brings things to life. So this tea is roasted and fired, and I've got, the golden tips. This one has a lot of beautiful golden tips. That is a big difference between this and the other one. It's a really beautiful tea, and but I could not distinguish any differences between the two brands, except for there was a little difference in the color of the liqueur, and the aroma flavor is the same as the last tea. Of course, as I said before, I have toasty under the bakery because I think there's a difference between roasted and toasty. But then again, here we did roasted potatoes, so maybe this is more of a roasted flavor than a toasty flavor. See how confusing that can be. Body is light, astringency bright or light. There's a picture of my toasted sweet potatoes that I took. I had a whole little tray of them because it was a whole potato. I was really surprised and could totally get how the roasted sweet potato was in comparison. And I didn't think I would get that. And it's weird because I now think I still don't get it, but yet when I reflect on tasting it, I did get it. It's weird. It's without explanation. So I've got the finish is quick and evaporating, almost a floral at the end. And yes, I would buy it again, but 4.5 stars because I would only keep one of this type on hand at a time. And look at the photo. You can see there's almost like a rope-like look on some of those golden tips. So just a beautiful, beautiful tea. And there's my photo I took for my journaling notes of all 4, or both teas, the liqueur and the leaves together.